Boom, first comment. There it is. Right there, guys. Right there. Hey. Hey. I should make that bigger. There we go. My B. My B. Hello, Super Gigawatt. Hello. I haven't ridden the bus in... Why does this keep moving? It's so weird. I haven't ridden the bus in many years. Asa. 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 How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is staying healthy, for one. You know, I hope everyone is doing well. It's I guess it's a holiday here in the United States. Creator folk like myself, every day is a Saturday, so I'm just like, oh, stores are open or closed today. Oh, okay, cool. This is good ear. This is my clean tone. I like to play soft, you know. Real just clean arpeggios. I find that this tone really just is like the cleanest, and I just like a super clean. Yeah, clean tone. Very Andy Summers-ish. Steve from Boston is hanging out. Okay, well, stream's gone, guys. We're done now that Steve's here. This was all just a ruse to get some attention from Steve. This is not on Twitch. This is for you YouTube folks today. Also, it would take, you know, it would take anyone on Twitch to like an hour to comment. Oh, hey. So, yeah. This is I think it's a bird, Steve. I think it's a bird. And it glows in the dark. All of the inlays glow in the dark on this thing. This is a Sahana Huchil from Nepal. It's actually a really badass guitar. I'm very burpy right now, sorry. Since Steve is here, let's see, I have to do like some delay. I don't know where I'm going with this. This is a very nice... Why are these showing up so large? What is going on with these comments? You know what? I gotta fix that. That is a very nice offer, but I'll have to decline because we have an in-ear set up and everything's kind of dialed in for the in-ear stuff, the direct. This thing is really nasty at pinch harmonics. Marshall JVM is a great amp. I wouldn't say it's underrated because like a lot of people like really love the JVM. But yeah, I like the JVMs. Steve, thank you so much. Also, I hope you and your family are well. You guys are just hearing my actual Drag Dunder live direct to front of house live patch in the Helix. This is just a boosted rectifier. With Trey Xavier's impulses, believe it or not. Yes, I do still have the Jubilee. It's right there. It's right there. What pick size do I use? I use these things. There's a lot. They're huge picks, but I've told this before on the channel. Like, I have a huge thumb, and when I was at NAMM, Brian Kehoe from Dunlop was like, "You should try some of these. I've seen how you play." And I needed some picks to go and play like the Ernie Ball booth, which is like right across the aisleway. So I was like, "Okay, fine, I'll use this," but I'm not gonna like these, and I loved them. So yeah, I just saw Winter NAMM is happening. So, how does everyone feel about... Does anyone have PTSD with public gatherings now? Full disclosure, like I'm vaxxed up and all that stuff. Like I'm not too worried about it, but it's... I don't know, yeah, it's PTSD. Public PTSD. If by rich you mean rich with beard hair, then you would be right, sir. I actually really like the flow picks. I got to have some very, very early versions, and when they were playing with the Edge, and they were really, really cool. I'm going on tour, so I'm about to get over my crowd PTSD real quick. Yeah, it's lowering the guard. That's... And I'm sorry for your friends, Steve. Why is this so... There. My brother's father-in-law, so my sister-in-law's father passed from it earlier this year. We've had a couple... Me and my girlfriends... my girlfriend has had girlfriends. Girlfriend have had a couple of people die from it. Comas, all sorts of stuff. Just gotta follow, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna go on a rant about the government and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, stick to guitar, Fluff. There are no locals on this tour, Betty. Sorry. I believe we are playing in Spokane. I would encourage you to check the tour dates to see if we are playing in Spokane. But I believe we are. Okay, so I shall. Good call. So this is a Sahana Huchil guitar. These are handmade in Nepal. Had a hair, beard hair. This particular one, I asked for Fishman's. Whoop. These inlays glow in the dark, which is super sick. It's kind of a heavy guitar. There you go. It feels like, what does this feel like? This feels like a real heavy PRS. Leo, dude, I hope you are well and you and your fam are staying healthy. I miss you dearly. Drag Denver is going to be there next summer, I think. We're doing some kind of world tour thing. I'll keep you posted though. We should hang. Asa, dude. Hunter, how you doing? I hope you are healthy as well. You know what? The new thing is, how you doing? Instead of how you doing, I'm going out of my way to just wish healthiness on everybody. Everyone deserves to be healthy. Off the top of my head, okay, so I am working on and almost done with the home recording on a budget 2021. And basically, I have been working with Sweetwater, and I have come up with 3 different bundle levels for different recording mixing setups. And they each have like their own Sweetwater page, and it's just so sick. But you can basically, I basically have broken down each level to like, okay, here's 3 things to choose from. Here's 3 headphones to choose from. Here are 2 monitors to choose from in this price range, so how much ever you want to spend. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I'm stoked about it. Reasonably priced mixing headphones. I mean, I don't know what reasonably priced is. Bear Dynamic DT 880 Pros are good, amongst many, many others. If they're powered monitors, yes, you can. I gotta film a bunch of them. There's more coming though. I'm gonna do like a big whack of them, like I think probably tomorrow. The German dates have been rescheduled to 2022. Check the Facebook, but they were rescheduled, yes. You know what? This is a good question. We're playing all the songs that I want to play on the Beartooth tour. We might even be playing some new ones that no one's ever heard that are going to be on the next record. DT770s are great as well. What is the soda? So this is called Ugly Water. This was started, I believe, in the UK by 2 former soda executives that got fed up with the business side of things and that's why it's called ugly water, because the business was very, very ugly. This is basically LaCroix, or like some, you know, some sparkling water, no calories, no sugar, no nothing, and it tastes like cherry Coke, and it does. It's crazy. Very, very small company. I have an entire fridge loaded with it. I just buy the hell out of this stuff. Very delicious. No caffeine, no juice, no sugar. See, there's like, this stuff is just incredible tasting though. So, thank you for asking. I love the Deftones. The Deftones shaped my my musical tastes very early on in the 90s. I remember when Deftones were totally unheard of. A friend of mine had a demo tape. They recorded the first couple albums up here in the area that I live in. So, like, you would see Chino, like, at a pool hall, just hanging out in Seattle, like, while they were recording Adrenaline and stuff. But, like, no one knew who they were at the time. Iconic guitar, which one? I don't know that I'd want to own anyone else's iconic guitar because that's their iconic guitar, but I don't know, maybe Jerry Cantrell's Blue Dress? Maybe. Or honestly, it's not iconic. But the white Gibson Les Paul Custom that Dave Grohl used to just beat the hell out of, like in the early Foo Fighters days. The worst high-end guitar that I have used. The worst high-end guitars. I'm not gonna pick on anything specific, but there have been. I mean, that's why it's taken me so long to own some Paul Reed Smiths. Not that I'm trashing Paul Reed Smith, but like some of those guitars for me, for my tastes, are too nice, and that doesn't make any sense to a lot of you, I'm sure, to any of you actually, but some PRSs are too nice. You feel like you can't really, you know, bang around on them, you know, when it's a $10,000 wood library or something. Does that make any sense? Like, I actually had an opportunity to get an incredibly nice Paul Reed Smith, and I turned it down because I picked it up and I was like, this is too nice for my dumb ass. You know, I don't know. So like some of the Paul Reed Smiths that I've played were just not my thing at all. Anyway, if you're joining and are hanging out, thank you so much for hanging out. Favorite high gain amp. Wait, wrong question. There we go. Favorite high gain amp is probably, you know, the rectifiers for me. Love System of a Down. I was in my senior year in high school in the lunchroom, and we used to have, I think it was once a week, the students were allowed to play music over the PA, and someone put on Sugar. And I was like, what is this? Sugar! No. I have not tried an Angle SE. Big fan of the Angle stuff, though. Yeah, that was kind of, yeah, that's exactly my point. I do not know how to use Guitar Pro. I've tried. Yeah, can't. Love the Boss Katana amps. I don't use any software to write. I mean, I use Logic Pro X to record. Sometimes. Sometimes on Spotify, yeah. Oh wow. What happened to the Seafoam Green Aztec print Hyperion. So the one that was etched, I gave back to Joe Balaguer, and that is currently in the Balaguer showroom. I appreciate anime. I've never had time to get into it, though, if that makes sense. I've had several roommates way back in the day that were into all sorts of anime, like the early anime stuff. And it was cool. I back it. And it's just, you know, I never had time to get into any of it, though. I do my own setups. I've been really deep diving into setup stuff, actually, because I'm preparing to do a video of like a little deeper setup video and like a nut slotting kind of a thing. I've been deep diving into what I like spec wise, not just going by feel, but being like, you know, okay, I prefer 8,000ths neck relief or, you know, things like that. So yeah, it's fun. I like learning about that kind of stuff. It's very technical, kind of, but not hard. It's a good question. I don't know, honestly. I'm not that financially crazy well off. You know, YouTube affords you great opportunities, not necessarily. YouTube does not make it rain money. You know, the key and how to utilize successfully a YouTube channel, a growing YouTube channel, is to diversify. Having things like a signature plugin and, you know, a creator's mixing course, and, you know, in addition to the YouTube channel, you know, diversify. But no, I'm no, most YouTubers my level make way more money than I do. I don't do the, you know, support me on Patreon and all that kind of stuff. I don't do it to its max potential because I don't want to. I am not playing any games, sadly. Although I did see the trailer for Far Cry 6. That looks dope. A punk band. Probably Bad Religion. Probably Bad Religion. That's tough. Bad Religion, Big Wig. I guess I'd have to pick Big Wig. Yeah. Favorite guitar ever would either be, you guys probably can't see it, there's an RD right there, or my Mr. Sparkle Music Man. I don't really have any guilty pleasures. I think good music's good music. I think other people will consider some of the stuff I listen to guilty pleasures. Nickelback's got riffs, bro. I am a huge fan of Mark Tremonti's solo records. And thusly, I just did a Creed cover of Higher for someone, and I had to go and listen to Creed, which I haven't done in 20 years. And dude, Tremonti's got the riffs, bro. Like the serious riffs. Dude, K-pop is like the perfectly crafted pop songs, dude. I'm a big Spirit Box fan. Love Spirit Box. I would consider Nirvana punk, but not in the traditional sense. This is an interesting question. You know, at the end of the day, what did Ellison do? He was messing around with another chick on FaceTime that wasn't his wife. That's what he did. She wasn't underage. She wasn't doing any of that stuff. I think it was an excuse for Dave Mustaine to boot him, and they had already mentioned it was a strained relationship. But like, he didn't do anything illegal or anything like that. So, but the initial public thing was like, oh, she was underage, and you know, no, she wasn't. But once it's out, That's it. So I don't know. I think that whole thing's kind of bunk. But also, Dave Mustaine seems like a giant chode anyway. So I don't know. It's pretty good, Steve. It's pretty good. I like the Helix. The Quad Cortex is awesome, and the Kemper is cool. I have one right there, borrowing for something. Whatever gets you to your tone that you like is what I prefer. For sure. For sure. Absolutely. And that is a real thing. Honestly, like, you know, with Music Man, you know, you have to, when you sign on as like a full tilt artist, getting guitars, artists back on the pack of the Ernie Ball strings, you gotta sign some shit saying like, basically, it's very general, but like, you're not gonna go out there and act like an asshole and represent the company and the brand while doing it. Like, I've seen agreements with other brands, you know, Orange, I think, is another one, that, you know, there was nomenclature in the contracts that were basically said, don't go and be an asshole. Otherwise, that gives them grounds to you know, release you. Dude, right? That is how some endorsements work. Yeah. I mean, an endorsement is a business agreement. We'll, sell you stuff at a discount or give you stuff in exchange for being visible and or doing cool shit with said stuff. And in turn, people will see it and go, "Oh, cool," because the whole point is just to get in front of anyone. That is a basic endorsement that has been around since the dawn of time. Matthias, this is a great question. I've been screwing with these rectifiers for a week now, and the key is to watch your gain on the rectifiers and then also use multiple mics. Don't just use one mic. SM57 and a Sennheiser E906 right on the grill is going to get you 90% there. Some mics sound fizzy as hell, some don't. Mic placement and watch your gain. Yes, I am so excited to tour finally, and it's going to be a Beartooth and Wage War. Get out of here. So stoked. Oh yeah, PRS single cuts feel dramatically different than a Les Paul, for sure. Go for the 906, Steve. The 906. It's way better. It's way better. Yeah, dude. Beartooth, Wage War, and Dragged Under. U.S. tour, 6 weeks. We're coming to your town, probably, if you're in the United States. I do not. I have a $17,000 Mac Pro that doesn't give a shit about anything audio or video wise, so I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore. In the early days, Dragged Under on the first, actually in all of our tours thus far, Beartooth will be the first one that we don't play it. We did Rise Against State of the Union. You guys, you're gonna have to check the tour dates. Austin, San Antonio, we're going all over the place. Steve, I forgive you. Fletcher has one of the greatest live tones I've ever heard in my life. And they were all rectifiers. He's a rectifier nut like I am. Dude, I don't know. I don't know if it'll ever happen. It was actually like discussed and like meetings were had about it pre-COVID, and then COVID happened and then destroyed anything. Yes, I did. I did say that. I still love the PRS Tremonti. Land of the Free is a tad scooped. Agree. Straight Ahead, though. Straight Ahead is like the tone. I have never heard of Prisma guitars. Are they cool? I mean, the EVH50 is going to be sick, or you could wait for that Tremonti 100-watt signature head that's coming out. I love Rise Against. Love Rise Against. No Generation sounds like another Rise Against song. I don't know. There's no real big moments in it for me, so I think it's okay. Cool. Yeah, let's get a copyright strike for my own label. Not my own label, publishing company, but still. Thank you so much for hanging out, Ike. Appreciate you and your time. Please stay healthy. The Mac Mini currently, the M1 Mac Mini, is so much bang for your buck. It's redonkulous. Maybe. I'm always down a collab with Ray. Ray's the homie. Sweetest dude ever. Yes, you can. So, you know, a 50-watt amp, you know, when any amp is rated at a given rating, especially a tube amp, it's never fully pushing that wattage unless everything is completely dimed out. That is the max power. Typically, like with for example, a 50-watt, it's typically, when it's sounding good, it's pushing half that. Maybe 20 watts, 30 watts. A 100-watt amp, when you're even at band volume, it's pushing maybe 50. So, but yeah, your greenbacks are fine. How low do I set up my action on your guitars? I like it slightly tilted, but my low E at the 12th fret is typically about 70 thou. And the rest of the strings are at about 60 thou. With the neck, like, really, really, really straight. I hit super, super hard, so I need a little bit of height on the low E for no buzz. Yeah. What is the best way to get that 80s hair metal sound? Just a modded Marshall, dude. Iconic tone. Does anybody know who deals in Gretsch, vintage Gretsch parts? Ooh. I've done a couple of courses on this subject. I think as long as you have the basics down and make sure make everybody tune annoyingly so. Like they do a take, check your tuning. Do a take, check your tuning. Check your tuning so damn often. If you think you're doing it too much, do it more. Fresh strings as well. Good question. I don't know. No, I wouldn't know how to do that. I think Sheet Happens can do that. I don't know the process or anything like that, honestly. We've gotten enough questions as it is, though. I'm probably going to ask management to like look into that. I have used that pedal a long time ago, and I remember really enjoying it. It was at NAMM. I remember it sounding really, really cool. I don't know what that is. Yeah, me and him need to get on that, honestly. I would love to make that video. Love the bare knuckle nail bombs in the Les Paul. They're pretty 80s sounding, which I actually dig. There's a nice top end. It's not too sizzly. Real throaty in the mids. I really like them. Left-handed amplifiers have the better tone. I said it. Dan, hello. I hope you were well. Let's go to Rammstein. I should pronounce it correctly since I'm German. You should get an 85 Les Paul custom. Don't get a Sully. Think of the resale value when because you're gonna resell it after a week anyway. So. Ooh, good question. I have thought about getting P90s and something for a long time. I have played through a Zilla cabinet. Was most excellent. Their Fatboy 212 is pretty sick. You should be hyped and excited. Get an 85 Les Paul custom and then trade it to me. I will definitely get you. I will trade you if you want a guitar that no one's ever heard of and that no one wants to buy. Once you're done with it, I will trade you a guitar that no one's ever heard of. I have nothing in the works currently with this guy, the Omacht. But you didn't get it, Dan. Dan found the most insane 85 Les Paul custom, and he was like, meh. Is that about right, Dan? Nope, I do not have my Dunable. I got rid of it a long time ago. It didn't feel great for me. I hated the neck. I tried to like the neck. Tried so hard. I hated the neck. But don't tell anyone. There's no one watching this anyway, right? There's only 184 of you. I have a Seafoam green R2D2 coming. He's working on it right now, actually. It's gonna be so sick. $50. You had the money. Yes, it's a lovely, lovely amp. Are the Dunnable pickups good? I don't know. We're going to find out, though. I like the Roadster. It's a little darker than the traditional 3-channel rectifiers. I've thought about getting one, but do I need more rectifiers? And honestly, this is only 3 of the 5 I own. You guys are going to hate me. So I traded my 2-channel Rev F dual rectifier, which is a very, very late Rev F, which is basically a Rev G, but with Rev F running gear, for a real early Rev F triple rectifier, blackface, chrome chassis. I had someone else reach out to me and want to trade me something for another one identical to this. So I'm going to get another Rev F triple rectifier, which is like, I think it's like 100 amps after this one. They're like basically the same serial number range and stuff. I can't help myself. I just did a course on video mixing. And I basically would go through and make a template. Legator guitars are, and I know, I know. They're garbage. Still. No, they did not get better. Nope, they didn't. Oh no, the QC issues were only a temporary thing. They've ironed them out now. No, they didn't. No, Legator are toy guitars for people who hate themselves. And that's all I'll say about Legator. Also, dude, Dan, we're gonna fuck shit up. So, Dan, update. I don't currently have tour plans when those shows happen. My lady's birthday is September 20th, so we normally fly down to LA to eat all the vegan food anyway, so I'm already gonna be down there. So she's like, yeah, I'm gonna go eat vegan food. You go do your concert thing. And also the guitar tech is gonna hook us up. So why am I saying this publicly? You know what? Whatever, I don't care. Fano guitars are pretty cool. Real talk. Dang, Mike. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Shiba Dog shaking his hips saying thank you. Well, thank you for the super chat, Michael. Yeah, I mean it's a little far out now. It's over a year away, obvi, but I'm getting plans. Dude, don't even hate on vegan food. There is some good ass shit out there. Also, I would point out that I am not vegan. I just like good food. I don't care what it is. Can't hate on that. I appreciate your time as well, Michael. No, because we are one of 3 and it is not our show. If it was a headline show, then yes. Dude, I would love to. Or the original DOD. What does it taste like? Dude, I'm hungry. I want a burger. Someone that's tuning in right now. Let's see what Fluff's doing. I'm hungry. I want a burger. The tributes are cool. I prefer the standards, but the tributes are nice. That's a very good deal. Honestly, anything Mesa is super white hot right now. Huh? Goldmine and Dynaplex pedals. I have not heard of these. What are these? Hey, Jeff, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, man. Okay, so Jeff's question is, how do you like the Mesa TC100? Seems like a Mesa take on a Marshall, almost. I love mine. I like the Triple Crown is absolutely brilliant. I prefer the TC50 over the 100 if I had to pick one. but both are great. I like the features on the TC100. Can't remember what it's called. But anyway, Triple Crown, so sick. Also, if you guys want to hear the greatest Triple Crown tone ever, the new Alluvial record is a rectifier and a Triple Crown blended together into a Torpedo Live. I asked Wes, I was like, bro, what is this guitar tone? Heavy. So clear. I'll see ya at the Beartooth show, bruh. Did they make various runs of Mark V? They haven't stopped making Mark Vs, have they? I have no idea. It is Wes Hauk. Dude, I'm hungry. I'm like legit, actual hungry. Wes is a god. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate your time. I appreciate all of your time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Oh, it's from the first year. Got it. Yeah. Dude, Rev E's now? Oh, I saw a buddy of mine sold a Rev E for an insane amount of money. I've had 3 Rev E's. Rev E rectifiers are like the rarest of the rare. I've had 3 of them. I was like, why did I get rid of those? They didn't sound super great, to be honest, the ones that I had. I'm gonna try to sprinkle in these live FAQs a little bit more often because I enjoy these live streams. And also that means I don't have to have a video edited for Monday. Win-win. Yeah. Yeah, and also when you place an order, you don't get your whole order. That you get it doled out as they make the stuff that you did order. I know. Oof. No, I got rid of the 33. I bought it, used it, was like, it doesn't really do what I want it to do. So I got rid of it. Sold it to a friend of mine. Texas. The tremor verbs never changed from the early to the later tremor verbs. I had a 96 tremor verb that was like new old stock that I sold to a buddy. It's a wonderful, wonderful amplifier. Very complicated though internally. Damn. I sold my original FJA modded rectifier to buy a house. We found out that at the last second at this time, this is 2011, that basically, oh no, I sold the Rev E. I sold the Rev E, my first Rev E. We were buying a house, and at the very like 4 days before closing, they were like, oh, by the way, you need to come up with an extra $1,000 after all the paperwork was processed, or $2,000, I think it was. I just sold the Rev E to get into the house. I don't regret it, but still, that sucked. When you say original Maxon OD808 from the 80s, definitely keep that. Or, you know, give it to me. No, keep it. I was kidding about giving it to me. I don't need more overdrives. Oof. I have no idea, man. You guys, I'm sure, can jump in the chat and suggest some things. Yeah, what year is the 808? I actually, when I was in Japan, I saw, I went to the Tokyo Guitar Show, and there was one in the case. At the time, it was $600, and it was like a 79. It was basically an Ibanez tube screamer, but it was branded as a Maxon. It was a Japan only pedal. I was like, oh, I want it, but I didn't. But I wanted it. You know what? I don't know. Maxon has pulled out of Godlike. Godlike has been the distributor in North America for over 20 years now, since 99, I believe. I know Kevin. I know Godlike. I love Kevin and the crew over there. If I had to make a guess on what's going on, I think Maxon is going to start doing direct and also maybe go through a larger retailer like Sweetwater. I think they probably got a better deal somewhere, is my feeling. That's just my speculation, though. Yeah, dude. McMiniman's Elks Lodge is like a mile from my house. I saw Legwagon and Face to Face there, and the food is unbelievable. There's also a secret whiskey tasting room. I don't know if you found that or not. Secret. It's behind a false wall. It's so sick. I don't know which one. Most people, I think, would choose the Sparkle, Mr. Sparkle. I think I would probably choose the DeLong Stingray, but maybe put a neck pickup in it. I don't know. Do you guys want to see the new Music Man? Okay. Hang on. This is, the cool thing about this guitar is it plays like it looks. Like this thing, because you know a lot of times you get like cool guitars or something like that, or something will look sick, and then you go to actually try it like in a music store or something like that, and it doesn't play great or doesn't sound great, or there's something weird about it. This thing is so acoustically loud, and it sustains forever. Yes, it plays like a sex kitten. Who needs a neck pickup? I agree. I mean, this is for touring. This is for me and my music career and touring, and this is me getting rid of everything that I don't need for a sweaty ass dragged under show. Most people, when I asked them on Instagram, when I did a poll, most people chose Mr. Sparkle. But I love this guitar. It just plays so damn well. This was honestly my attempt at doing like a Jerry Cantrell-ish kind of a thing. But then you got guys. Then you have, you know, Old Blue. So, I don't know. They're both so sick. I don't know. Which one would you choose? Tell me. We, as far as Fishman goes, we're still prototyping. And you guys will know when I know. These are 25.5-inch scales. I'm just gonna sit here like this. I'm just gonna hold my kids. Yeah, I could take out the neck pickup of this as well. So interestingly enough, no, they won't get rid of the tremolos. However, this Seafoam or Surf Green one is locked. I can't take this off right now, but they have a cool plate that they put in place of the springs, and it's locked. So, yeah, this is locked down and cannot move. I just love this guitar, though, man. So if I had to do a signature right now, it would be this guitar. And I love the detail of like the black screws. And then, you know, it's a rectifier knob. It's an actual Mesa Boogie rectifier knob. Jeff, thank you for the super chat, man. You had a 2016 Charvel San Dimas with a sweet neck. Got a 2020 and the neck was thinner. Any idea when they made the change? I don't know. I have heard of some changes made. I think it was 2019. If Steve from Boston was here, he'd probably know. I love Spirit Box. Jeff, thank you so much for the super chat. Maybe someone here knows. I mean, they were working on Evertune, new bridges when I was there in 2013. I don't think anything new will ever come out, honestly. What's up, Carl? The Jake E. Lee JEL 100 is $5,200. Oh, it's reverb. No, don't pay that. Call Friedman and be like, hey, build me one. Not a deal breaker, but if it's something that I'm gonna tour with, I have to have stainless steel. The amount of wear and tear that happens on an instrument, I had no idea until I actually started touring. I was just like, oh my God. Everything's getting so beat up. Love Matt Freeman. Baritone version of this would be sick. Real talk. Duncan Invader rips as well, yes. A neck through guitar is something very special. You know, they're more expensive and more, you know, they take more time to build, obviously, because there's a lot more craftsmanship that go into them. But how do you tell stainless steel from nickel frets? You look on the spec sheet. I guess you could, I don't know, I guess they feel the amount that they tarnish, maybe? I've played a couple of guitars that have had the tremolo, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, they feel different. Like nickel is rough. The stainless steel will feel like glass. Jeff is the real one today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much again for the super chat. Jeff, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for hanging out. Just a hang, man. It's just a hang. Good question. I don't know. Yes, I would think they would. Not that you want to like get magnets like banging on your frets, but yeah, that's a perfectly good question. No, not overshadowed, but I mean, I think like the Stingray, for example, has done a lot for Music Man to kind of get out of the shadow of John Petrucci. Not that they would necessarily want to, but you know, diversifying is good. Oldest, most vintage guitar you own? My 277 Gibson RDs. Thank you for hanging out. Actually, guys, we're hitting an hour right now. Nickel shouldn't attract a magnet at all. Stainless steel will get it to stick on and on your frets once you take the strings off. Okay. All right. Good info, guys. Good info. My nail bombs are Elnico. Me and the boys are gonna go eat some dinner. Lunch. I don't know why I said dinner. Why did I say dinner? I don't know. Anyway, good hanging. I hope everyone is staying healthy. Yeah. New video out tomorrow. And let's see, Raider roasts are coming. And what else? Yeah, come see Dragged Under on tour. We'll be in a town near you, I promise. Heart you all. Thank you so much.